All right, Fool. Hey, man, I was telling you guys on Patreon that the people that weren't subscribed, and thank you guys, the new people that subscribed, we have an interesting story from Fool about church. We left off on a church story. He's just going to piggyback on it.
So, okay, it's probably like, I done the church show. I did the first church show with Real cursed and got in the microphone. So, I'm doing this show. I'm in, I believe, Augusta, Georgia. No, you know what? I'm wrong. It's not Augusta, Georgia. It's somewhere in Georgia. When I remember the small ass city, I'm gonna tell y'all. Anyway, I get a call from a brother down there. He says, "Hey man, I'm a big fan. I want you to come up and do my show. It's a clean show now. It's a clean show.
Gotta be clean.
And it's at a place called the Soul Lounge. Now, I hear Soul Lounge. I'm thinking to myself, this is gonna be like, a club. Like, I'm thinking soul as in soul music. Soul, like James Brown, like
right.
Al Green. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking that kind of soul. You know what I'm saying? So I got them and get on the road. I head down here to go do the show. I get there. When I get there, I pull into the place where the show's supposed to be, and I'm looking, and I'm steady calling the man. I say, "Hey man, I don't see the club." I said, "I'm in this like shopping mart." I said, I see a Foot Locker. I see Jeff Sports. I see City Sports, the little bullshit store that be in every city. And I said, I see a dojo. He said, "Yeah, the karate dojo, that's where you're going." I said, "Huh?" He said, "Yeah, go to the karate dojo." So I walk up to the door of the karate dojo, and I open the door. I go inside. When I go inside the karate dojo, it looks like a church. This motherfucker has been totally remodeled. Like there's a pulpit, there's a congregation all sitting down here, there's a choir stand over there. Like it's a full-on church inside this karate dojo. So I go inside, I'm like, man, what the fuck? So the nigga tell me it was a clean show, but I didn't know that he meant like church clean, you know what I'm saying? So I get there, it's a full-on service going on. Like they're having a full service. I walk in, when I walk in, a nigga is introducing the praise team. Now, I'm an old school church nigga. I ain't never really seen no praise team. This shit fucked me up, cause it was like 6 bitches in tight ass, like ballerina type, outfit, like, the one piece, leotard shit. Yeah, with no skirt though. It's just the one piece. That's like, it's form fitting, it's all, and they just out here doing all this waving and whirling and shit. It's like to a church song, but it looked like, spiritual stripping almost. To me, I'm fucked up because they have naked. They have naked as far as I'm concerned.
Kind of sexy to you.
It's sexy than a motherfucker. It's fucking me up because, like, the one girl, she like, she ain't no girl, she a grown ass woman. She lays on the floor and like she's like calling up some shit from heaven, but she keep doing like this. And like I'm sitting right here and she just whiffing in my face. She keep doing this and I'm like, I shouldn't feel the way I feel inside this church. Mm-hmm. Why she doing it? So she keep doing the little shit. I was like, this is crazy. So little praise dances go off. And then, goddamn it, they come like on, nigga do testimony service. This is where people get up and do what they call testify, where they speak on the good graces and of the Lord. So they do this for about 20 minutes. I'm sitting in the back of the church like, when the fuck does the comedy show start and why are we in a dojo? That's what I really want to know. So they did to the part. So finally they get to the part. They call up the nigga who done the show, who put the show together. He come on stage, or the pulpit, whatever the fuck they call it. He walk up there, right? He starts going into his little comedy routine. You know what I'm saying? This is where I found out that he's a comedian, he's the pastor of the church, and he's also a 10th degree black belt who has taught karate to everybody in this small little town in Georgia, right? So this nigga is the ass kicking preacher. You know what I'm saying? Like, he will beat your ass. He got a 10th degree black belt. So he got them sitting in, he do his little set. Now, I notice he keeps saying the word sissy. Like, he's not cursing, he's not doing anything wrong, but what he keeps doing is he continues to talk about gay people. Like, he is going hard about gay people, and he keeps using the word sissy. Like, he won't say the F word, you know what I'm talking about?
Right.
He won't say that, but he keeps saying sissy. He is going hard with it. So I'm like, man, this nigga's, like, he's making me uncomfortable at this point. He's saying it so much. So I'm like, they taping the show, all kind of shit. I'm like, I can't be associated with all this shit, because if he put out this DVD, he's keep saying that shit like that. That means I'm
part of that.
I condone what he said and blah blah blah. Cause he going hard about, yeah, you know, cause couldn't be no sisters in the church. I'm like, oh shit. All right. So I'm sitting in the back like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not a homosexual, but I don't want to be associated with a nigga saying that it's wrong to be a homosexual. So I don't want to be no part of this. So he keeps going. I'm in the back like, fuck, I gotta go up next. So I go over to the little lady that's in charge. I say, hey, I'm gonna need you to tell them to turn the cameras off. Cause I don't wanna be a part of no film shit. I'm gonna go up because I'm contracted to, I got to. But I don't want no parts of this. So I say, hey, turn the camera off. So I go on stage, you know what I'm saying? He called me up. First thing I do is say, hey, yeah, man, all right, well, you know, I ain't got nothing against gay people, but I figure I see Christians do. You know what I'm saying? So the whole church get quiet. You know what I'm saying? People start getting up and leaving. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, fuck that. So I go through my set, I do my shit. I'm nervous in the first place because I didn't know this was no fucking church. I'm not prepared. Like, we professionals. You can handle any kind of show. But ain't no motherfucker told me this was a church show. He said a clean show. A clean show is one thing. I can still talk about sex. I can still talk about other shit. I just gotta be clean. I can't cuss. But at a church show, I gotta change my whole content. So now everything is fucked up. I'm up here confused as fuck. I don't know what to do. I'm going off in different areas, go halfway into a joke and then realize, I can't finish that joke. Right. Yeah, I can't do that. That's gonna fuck some shit up. They're gonna be mad if I do that. So I'm jumping in and out, jumping in and out. So I'm like, okay, I gotta find a way to satisfy this audience, but still disconnect myself from this nigga and this bullshit he was just talking about. First, I'm glad because I ain't on the tape, you know what I'm saying? But now, I'm looking at the audience. This man hasn't assessed his crowd because there's a room full of people that he are talking about sitting right there looking at him, and they are uncomfortable and they are not happy. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm watching this whole thing. So I finish up everything. So I'm watching. This nigga goes back on stage in the pulpit, and he starts talking. And I swear to God, in the middle of his shit, a nigga stood up and said, hey, since you got a problem with everybody, why don't you tell everybody how you be around here fucking all the women in the goddamn county while your wife's sitting at home with your autistic son? I said, what the fuck?
It's in church.
This is in the church while the service is going on. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how church people stick together. When this happened, nigga, the organ player said, drrrr, That nigga ran across the goddamn keyboard. Then he started playing some shit. Out of nowhere, the choir goes into their whole thing. And Jesus said, nigga, I'm talking about everybody come together. They start singing. A motherfucker comes up to the front. The choir director moves to the front. The pastor moves to the back, sits down. When he moves to the back to sit down, the choir merges together and starts singing. At this point, you can't see behind him. This nigga goes out through the back door, leaves through the little thing, and goes in the back. When he leaves out, the whole choir comes together. They start singing. The choir director came up. The nigga on the drums going crazy. The motherfucking organ nigga going nuts. So I'm like, damn, these niggas have to put this all together. I go out, look, now, I see the nigga go out the side, so I go out the front door of the dojo, go around to the side, like, hey man, I don't know what's going on or what happened with all that, but where is the money? Because I'm going to need the little bit of money. Because it ain't but $1,500, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no 13,000 on the line for me, you know what I'm saying? It's 1,500, and I want the little 1,500. This nigga hit me with the same shit. Hey, man, listen, we got to make, now, are you going to pay your, this what the nigga asked me. I was gonna pay
Don't worry about it, I'm gonna pay my
tithes out of the money that he was going. No, man, give me the whole 1,500 with your stupid ass and go on the fuck on, man.
Run it.
Look, the nigga you done talked all this shit. The nigga done bust you out at the little thing. It is what it is, man. Let me get my money. Let me go home, bro.
The man go home.
Just let me go home. You know what I'm saying? You fucking all the women in the county. You know, you done upset the entire population of whatever bumfuck town this is in Georgia. Hey man, just give me my little bread. Let me go home, man. I don't want to hear about Jesus at this point. I'm a true believer. But my nigga, when it comes down to my money or my religion, let me get that little cup. Let me get that little bread. Let me get that. That's all I want to say. Let me get my little money.
There you have it, people.
Right.
Don't involve Jesus to rip me off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't use the Lord's
Lord
name.
gotta get
To
his.
the white man.
Don't use the Lord's name in vain.
Hey, man, thank you to our Patreon subscribers, man. This was another dope episode, man. We got more dopeness from you. Dicey, thank you for making your presence known.
Thanks for coming to our studio for the first time.
Oh,
Bad
good.
production.
We appreciate it.
Hey.
And we gonna be back.
Yes.
We gonna be
Can't
back.
wait to see
Get
you.
ready, the 100th episode is coming soon. We're doing the shit bigger than John Gotti did when he beat them charges.
Yeah. This ain't 100. This is 99.2.
God damn it, get
How
your
about
mind
that?
right.
Yeah.
Get
I know
the
somebody gonna have something to say about it. Somebody has something to say about 99.1. Y'all niggas stalling. You goddamn right.
Stay tuned.
We
Big
ain't gonna
shit
do
coming.
We ain't gonna do
Big
100
shit coming.
without Billy.
I'm walking off
We gonna
the
wait
set.
till he get here. We gonna all be together when we do 100. You better know that. It's gonna be a goddamn movie. It's gonna be epic.